Mecha. Wirtz. Mecha again! Stunning goal! Wonderfully taken by Felix Mecha!
Only his 9th cap here tonight for Germany, but watch how they course.
He does. Comenencia nudging behind towards Hansen. There's Lucadia, and there's the strike, and there's the equaliser! Oh, unbelievable! Livano!
Open possibility floats. Space opens up here. Onside.
Brown delivering and flecting. Well, they have been warned, and they haven't heeded that warning, because Nico Schlotterbeck puts Germany back in front. Eloy Room's goal. It's Havertz, and he rolls it in. He's on the board at this FIFA World Cup. And Germany.
Kind of strange creatures. They need confidence. Little stutter step. Room goes left. And you.
Kimmich. Good ball. Musiala. Oh, how good was that? Musiala extends Germany's lead. Part of the learning curve for him. As Undar flicks it. And it's finished off by Nathaniel Brown, who gets in on the act. His first goal for Germany. Onside. That's it. No. Havertz. Kimmich. And in from Undaf. It's 6 for Germany. Through to Kai Havertz. Clips it over room for number 7.
Here's Messi. Brilliant goal. Crespo. Messi's touch was pure magic. You can see now why they rate him. It was like threading the ball through. Tevez. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Untouchable. Another fact about Serbia and Montenegro, the former Yugoslavia, with really good players. Tevez. Is this another goal? Of course it is. It's Messi. He just had to score. The hero of Argentina, the player they've clamoured for to be included, has scored a 6.
They've got to get the ball first. Cancelo. 5 in red in the middle. Ronaldo! The farewell may be approaching, but the legend legend is not finished yet. The first player ever to score in 6 different World Cups. Houston rising for a man who's spent a lifetime rising above everyone else. The one, the only, Cristiano Ronaldo. Going Ronaldo. But it's Mendes! And he drills it in! Portugal score again. Portugal are firmly awake at this World Cup. They have carried the weight of that opening draw. The questions, the frustration. He was part of, when you think of some of the names back then, Pirlo, Gattuso, Totti. But it's Portugal on the surge with Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done it again. Just felt as though this FIFA World Cup was not quite complete. It is now, because Cristiano Ronaldo goal has been really animated just prior to this corner kick, and it's gone in. Well, one of the scruffiest goals yet at this FIFA World Cup. But Portugal raised the score to 4-0. João Felix taking all of the congratulations. We'll be interested to see who indeed got the decisive touch on this. Might still be time for more yet. Bruno Fernandes looking to get Semedo away. Can he find Ronaldo? It will come the way of Rafael Leao, who smashes in number 5. From doubt to direction, from setback to statement. Portugal have announced themselves at this World Cup in a big way.
تعرف حاجة ولا تعرف تدي للعيبة حاجة. يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام. لا 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 قرب 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 خلاص قرب خلاص قرب خلاص. عملوها خلصوها، وأول الأهداف في المرمى سجلوها. سيمفونية عظيمة. نعم 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 نعم. روعة إيه، متعة إيه. الأسبان فريق عظيم من البداية، الله عليه. مثلثات، مربعات، مستطيلات، شبه منحرفات. قال له في الآخر يا ولدي من المرمى هات. يتقدم المنتخب الآن وهو باك يمين، واحيانا ستوبر طبعا، واحيانا في نص الملعب بوسكيتس. الرؤية تاني على طول. ادي العرض هو برضه هو. ايه ده؟ ايه اللي بيحصل ده؟ ايه اللي انا شايفه ده؟ بالمازورة يا ولدي، بالمقاس وبالمازورة بنشوف اجمل كورة عملوها خلصوها. وبعد عدد من التمريرات لن يكون اقل من 20-25 تمريرة يا جماعة، وكأنهم اتفرجوا على الماتش قبل كده. ابطال اوروبا 3 مرات متتالية مع زيدان، والهدف الثالث نعم بالثلاثة. الاسبان وقسوة ما بعدها قسوة على كوستاريكا. هدف ثالث يسجل وبأقدام توريس، يسجل ثلاثي خط الهجوم. سجل اسينسيو، سجل اولمو، والان يسجل توريس. بداية جميلة لمنتخب اسبانيا. والمدرب أزبيليكويتا، اللمسة الواحدة على طول إلى توريس. تحرك جميل ومثالي. الله جافي، الله الله الله، تدخل جميل. لسه كرة معايا. ولد يا ولد يا ولد. صالح. رباعية بالأربعة، أربعة مقنعة، نعم بالأربعة ينجح المنتخب الأسباني وتوريس يسجل ثاني أهدافه ورابع أهداف الماتادور. الماتادور الأسباني يكشر عن أنيابه ويرسل رسالة شديدة اللهجة للألمان في الجولة القادمة. ال16 كان أمام روسيا، أدي الانطلاقة، أدي الخامس، أدي الخامس، نافاس يلمس، لسه الفرصة قائمة. شوف اللي جاي ده جاي منين، يا جماله يا جماله يا جماله يا جماله. أحسن ناشئ في العالم حطها له لاعب منتخب أسبانيا الكبير ونجم البرشا وأفضل لاعب للشباب هذا العام على مستوى العالم. ياخدها لمسة واحدة، لمسة واحدة كان يجرى إيه، لمسة واحدة حطها وعمل اللي عليه بالخمسة. خماسية، خماسية رقم 33 في ال19 مباراة حتى الآن. منتخب أسبانيا الحقيقة من المنتخبات الكبيرة المحترمة جدا جدا. ونافاز والسادس يا نافاز، السادس، نعم نعم نعم، نصف دستة أهداف. كارلوس سولير يسجل سادس أهداف الماتادور ويوجه الإنذار كامل وشديد اللهجة لكل أندية وكل منتخبات العالم أن الماتادور ناوي على حصد كأس العالم للمرة الثانية في تاريخه. نافاز يتلقى مرماه 6، كان جميل في وقت جميل، خلاص يرجع ورا تاني. هو برضو ويليامز عايز حد يتحرك له في مساحة. موراتا عايز يسجل، موراتا عايز يسجل، موراتا ويسجل، موراتا ويسجل موراتا، نعم بالسبعة. المنتخب الأسباني يقدم نفسه بشكل جميل ووجه كبير جدا جدا مع بداية أول طلة ليه في كأس العالم ويتقدم ب7 الأهداف. روعة 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 روعة، عمل عظيم الحقيقة يقدمه المنتخب الأسباني ويقدم مباراة.
Though perhaps Canada. Johnston towards the byline. He stands it up. The first time volley straight at Avenada. And the follow-up is in. And Kyle Lewin does it again. Move to Fougerolles. Buchanan from distance. Oh, it's deflected kindly. Johnston stands it up, looking for Laren with the header. Brilliant save, but it's bundled in. And it's Jonathan David again. Oh, Canada are cooking up something special. It is Saliba. And here it goes. Johnson on the outside. Buchanan twisting and turning. Still not fully cleared. Schaffelberg across the face of goal, and it's 5. There might be an own goal, no one. Canada don't care. They are running riot. Saliba, so tempting to pull the trigger. He does. Flag stays down.
Valbuena to take this corner kick, the header! Oh, it's in! The goalkeeper reached at it, but Olivier Giroud has just managed to squeeze it past, and France have the early goal. As much as they might be throughout the tournament by Honduras, but here against the Swiss, they have started superbly well. Matuidi with a second! In the blink of an eye, France have a 2-0 lead. Blaise Matuidi, the man they call the marathon man, is doing it at a sprint for France. Oh, look at the space they've got here now. Olivier Giroud with pace and time and rolls it in for a third goal. It's the little man, Mathieu Valbuena. France have 3. They are on their way. In this particular World Cup game, here's Sissoko. Oh, it's an opportunity for Benzema, who will not miss from there. His 3rd World Cup goal. France's 7th in total. That's such an easy way. Matuidi. Well, they got the numbers again here. Benzema will try to cue it up on the right foot and then plays it out for Sissoko. It is 5 goals for the French. Welcome to the party, Moussa Sissoko. They're having a ball. Coming through the wall, and Lloris is beaten. What about that from all of 30 yards? Shumeli with a thunderous effort. There's Inler with the ball in. Oh, and another classic finish. Absolutely raining goals here now. Xhaka with another goal back for Switzerland. Now, this recovery started earlier, you might have wondered, but there's only 3 minutes left to play.
Oh, New Zealand have let it bounce, and it's been costly because Trossard is there to finish it off. The ball came in, New Zealand paused, and Belgium pounced. Kevin De Bruyne feeds it through. Look at the space for Trossard, twisting and turning. A second opportunity and a second goal for Trossard for the Red Devils.
Yeah, it's just sustained possession. And it's a good save by Costa in terms of pace. So that could be another issue for New Zealand.
De Bruyne! Pinpoint accuracy!
Yeah, just see here, driving, cuts back.
Courtois punches. Thumped forwards and thumped in. And it's Elijah just again for the All Whites.
Yeah, delivered in. Courtois punches, doesn't punch too well. One touch, second touch. Get the message on, and they'll need another goal now.
Romelu Lukaku came off the bench on match day 1 and had an almost immediate impact as he forced an equaliser. And how about that? He's done it again! That is his first touch!
They get a goal back.
And it's Romelu Lukaku. And Belgium have a 5th. Alexis Salamakers gets in on the act. Signed, sealed and delivered here in Vancouver.
Giant figure of Harry Souttar, who's not played much at all for his club in the second tier in England, Stoke City, due to injury. It's a lovely reception of the ball there, and a great cross, and a goal! Craig Goodwin fires Australia into the lead, and France had no answer to it. Brilliant. In by Hernandez, 1-1. Adrien Rabiot equalises for the world champions. Theo Hernandez just putting it into an area. And the gift of possession here, it's Rabiot! Sets it up on a plate, and a milestone goal for Olivier Giroud, goal number 50 in the shirt of Les Bleus. And this time Rabiot. Mbappe just can't deal with his movement, can they? In towards Mbappe! Lovely header. And the man who electrified the 28. Mbappe. There's that change of pace again. 4-1 France. And Olivier Giroud draws level with Thierry Henry, now joint.
This tournament, he's started his run forward. He's trying to find a way past the goalkeeper. He's swiping a huge error, a massive block. The attack continues. The strike is there, and it is superb. Yasin Ayari with an absolute rocket, and 2,893 days after. The chance will open up. There's the strike. Alexander Isak finds the back of the net to double Sweden's lead. It's Hannibal. Good delivery. The header's there, and it's in. Omar Rikic cuts the deficit to just one goal ahead of the break here in Monterrey. Sweden under. Chamak had an excellent season at club level at Club African as they claimed their first title. Was given away to Isak. Has the ball at his feet, rolls it to one side. Gyökeres. It's 3 for Sweden. A lovely back heel, and there's the goal. Well, he's not been on the pitch.
Possible, and then try to kill.
Pitch.
Possible, and then try to kill Tunisia's legs with possession.
Chance opens up once again. It's an exceptional strike. And once again, Yasin Ayari. He finishes this game as Sweden started it.
تعطت الكاس ترجع الكرة للفريق الانجليزي، كرة بالراس والهدف الاول. 1-0 لانجلترا بالراس، 1-0 بالكرة الثابتة، 1-0 لمنتخب الانجلند. الجود سيف ذا كوين. تبدا المباراة بسيناريو مميز، نفس سيناريو ماتش تونس. في اول 10 دقائق انجلترا تلقى روحها رابحة واحد بلاش عن طريق جون ستونز. يضرب الكرة جون ويفتح مداولة التسجيل. 1-0. هاري كين وبينيدو، هاري كين والهدف الثاني. قلت لك اليمين هو المكان المحبذ لتنفيذ ركلاته، وهاري كين يسجل ثالث اهدافه في الدورة. 2-0 انجلترا رسميا. انجلترا بلجيكا لدور 16 والفريق التونسي مع البانامي اوت. ترجع الكرة لينغارد، حاط الكرة لاشلي، ثنائي اليونايتد هذه المرة، والهجمة من لينغارد. لينغارد يلعب كرة خطيرة، فرصة الهدف الثالث لينغارد والهدف الثالث. عالمي، ثالث الأهداف لإنجلترا. لينغارد عالمي، الهدف الثالث من لينغارد. أول هدف ملعوب من إنجلترا من غير كرة ثابتة. كرة حلوة برشا، كرة ممتازة، كرة خشينة دارت مليح بين ثنائي السيتي خرجت إلى ثنائي اليونايتد لعبت، ولينغارد يسجل الهدف الثالث. 35 دقيقة لعب في الشوط الأول، 3 إنجلترا 0 بنما. شوف الهدف كان ممتاز، تلعب خطيرة، هاري كين والهدف الرابع. الهدف الرابع من جون ستونز، دوبلي للمدافع جون. 4-0. اعتقد الان ان انجلترا ستتجاوز بلجيكا بالجول افريج. اعتقد ان انجلترا ستتجاوز بلجيكا بفارق الاهداف، والتعادل في مباراة القمة سيكون في صالح الانجليز للتصدر المرة الاولى منذ 2006 في كأس العالم. الرابع الاهداف للفريق الانجليزي. يمشي الامير هاري، فرصة الخامس والهدف الخامس. الهدف الخامس في نفس الزاوية، في نفس المكان. اخر 5 بينالتيات شاطهم هاري كين، فيهم 4 في هذه الزاوية. هذا هو الاتجاه المفضل لهاري كين. 5-0
أول مرة إنجلترا سجل 5 أهداف في شوط واحد في مسابقة أندرسون يلعب جون ستونز، تلعب الكرة عن طريق لوفتوس تشيك، شاط كرة خطيرة والهدف السادس، والهدف السادس، الهدف السادس للمنتخب الإنجليزي. حتى ما حبوش يسجلوا بنيران الصديقة، شاط كرة عادية جدا، ضربت في الدفاع المونديال، حاول يعرف العالم على بنما، بنما هدف، الهدف التاريخي يا بنما، الهدف التاريخي يا بنما، الكابيتانو يسجل 6-1. شوفوا الفرحة، فرحة شعب، فرحة جمهور، أكثر من كرة قدم، أكبر من كرة القدم، سيناريو هدف، بنما فرحانين، فرحة بنمية هستيرية لل6-1. 6-1 هكاو فما مثل تونسي يقول لك.
Nusa, support from Mullavorfa, and in there was Haaland! Good ball. Alamari set, brilliant header, it's 1-1! Ayman Hussein equalises for Iraq! Oh, that's a little short! It's far too short, especially when Haaland is lurking. And he won't get an easier World Cup goal, Erling Haaland, than that one. Ostergaard leapt higher than them all. Cesare scooped into Ostergaard, and the goalkeeper couldn't get hold of it, and Torsved did. A little touch from Christian Torsved to force it over the line.
At his 6th major tournament, a cool head on a big occasion gives Spain the early lead. 1-0 to Spain. How often have we heard that scoreline before? Oh, the header! Oh my word! Van Persie with an absolute stunner! Celebrates with his coach. The Dutch have their equaliser. And it comes with a splash of style. There didn't seem... Guzman. Schneider. Robben looking to reach and does. His second touch puts it in range. His third finds the back of the net. Have turned it right around. Just before the break and just after, 2 golden goals. And from 1-0 down. It's Wesley Sneijder with the cross. Oh, it's bubbled in! Bubbled in on the far post. Nothing wrong with that. De Vrij gets the final touch. Would you believe this scoreline? Spain 1, Netherlands 3. Stefan de Vrij's first international goal. The World Cup 4 years ago. Casillas has to hurry. Dispossessed. Van Persie. It's a 4th. Unbelievable. This is now reaching the realms of Dutch fairy tale. The holders are not being beaten here tonight. They are being humbled and humiliated. So what a scoreline. And here comes Robben again. Look at the pace here. Arjen Robben. Controls. Robben. Easy. High fives all
And Dembele. And still Dembele! That's what he can do. And having waited and waited for a World Cup goal, Elise's quickly got it up towards Mbappe. Costa had a bit of his shirt. France will go on. Dembele has bent in a brilliant goal. A goal that has got Ballon d'Or written all.
The Torchfed knew the moment.
Many have been waiting to see from Ousmane Dembele. That is up to number 10 for goals for his country. Asgard, here's an immediate chance. What a response! And what a game we've got on here. Smartly taken by Telo Asgard. Kone. Chouameni gets the angle of the pass right for Dembele. Dembele, oh, he has a World Cup hat-trick! And it's taken him 32 minutes to get there. You are witnessing something truly special. Bakala. France have 4. Desiree Doué right at the end, assisted by his Paris Saint-Germain teammates, and bringing to an end.
Закончился, запротоколирован этот результат. Гол! Вернемся к реалиям нашего матча. Вернемся в Кейптаун. Вернемся в игру. Португалия выходит вперед. На ударную позицию в центре нападения. Передача и гол. Симао Саброза, лучший снайпер португальской сборной в отборочном турнире, открывает счет своим мячам и в финальном. Дал в перерыве. Момент прекрасный и гол! А вот это уже угол имеет. Криштиану Роналду с мячом, штрафной. Пас чуть назад, удар 4-0. Тиаго Мендеш, автор голевой передачи в первом эпизоде голевом, в первом тайме, становится еще и автором гола. И первое... Лицон буквально свалился на него этот мяч. После ошибки, очередной ошибки корейского защитника, Лицон едва ли... Шанс, наверное. Будет ли шанс? Криштиану, мяч на голове! Гол! Гол! Все-таки оно... В заключительном матче. А подвиги-то еще не закончились. Вот вам и 7, пожалуйста. И Тиаго, один из центральных полузащитников, становится единственным футболистом.
From Salman. Back in again, free header! And Russia score the opening goal of the World Cup. It's Kaczynski who rises highest. Here's Golovin. On his own at the moment, now he's got support. Here is Cheshev again, the pass was a little short. Cheshev! Brilliant finish! Two defenders, both. Here's Golovin, great ball across! And wouldn't you just know it, the man who's just come off the bench keeps up that record. There's another great throw, what a goal that is! Stunning strike from Cheshev. And a goal that you'll be... In comes a free kick, Golovin! They have got a fifth!
الكرة الأمامية موسم إلى رحيم السالم، كرة خطيرة لوكشو والرأسية الله الموهبة الجديد. 10 إنجلترا تمتلك منتخبا قويا، وهنا لدينا هاري ماغواير، ساكا الله يفعلها مع المنتخب، لكنها لا تحدث مع الأندية، تصير نعم تصير يا ساكا، يا ساكا هذا يسجل ثاني أهداف الإنجليز بطريقة غاية في الجمال والروعة للمنتخب الأسود الثلاثة. ساكا يا ساكا من تألق محلي. الايرانيون الكثير ايه ليش انت تقدر تخلي مساحات لبوكين ولبرحيم. اوه شغل الله، كنت اتحدث عن هذا الامر، وبالفعل تاتي انجلترا، تقسو انجلترا، تسجل انجلترا ثالث اهداف الانجليز. ماذا يحدث؟ الله على هذا الانيق، الله على
الانجليز في 5. رحم ستيرلينج عنده الكرة الآن، يوقع ووصل لبوكايو. هو الجول بوكايو ساكا، صغيرهم سنا وكبيرهم عقلا وفنا وبراعة يفعلها بوكايو ويسجل ثنائي. كرة أخرى، بورالي كانجي جول في منتهى الروعة، لعبة في العمق، وجاء الهدف الأول لمنتخب إيران بعد 4 أهداف لمنتخب إنجلترا. لعبة ولا أروع في غفلة من دفاع المنتخب الإنجليزي. بعيد الكرة الأمام، حسين كنعان وصلت لهاري كين، يلعبها جاي من هنالك راشفورد، ماركوس راشفورد جول 15 ثانية بعد دخوله، يهز الشباك ويسجل الهدف الخامس. ماركوس راشفورد، التمريرة الحاسمة الثانية لهاري كين. شوف اللعبة وشوف الكرة. اللقاء تلعب لراشفورد، كرة ممتازة من بيلينغهام، هرب ويلسون من هنالك على جهة اليمنى، كالوم ويلسون جريليتش وجول. 6-1 لإنجلترا أمام إيران. هرب من هنالك كالوم ويلسون، مرر لجاك جريليتش الذي يسجل ثاني أهدافه مع منتخب بلاده. 6 أهداف مقابل هدف في نهاية. تاريمي يستعد، وبيكفورد وتاريمي ومهدي وجول. الهدف الثاني لمنتخب إيران 6-2. تركيز كبير لتاريمي مهدي، وهدف ثاني لمنتخب إيران مقابل 6 لإنجلترا من ركلة جزاء احتسبها الحكم حتى في الزاوية اليسرى لمرمى الحارس بيكفورد.
Gathered by Brobby, good play, bringing Reinders into it. Possibilities here for the Dutch. Look at the orange flooding the box, and Brobby is there. A goal that shifts the balance of power in group. Dumfries providing the angle, and the cross is there, and Brobby's there again. What a day he is having in Houston. Oh, lovely feet. Dumfries, and in from Gakpo. Surely now the Dutch out of sight. Driving at the heart of that Sweden back line, feeding Gakpo. He's got one already. He's got 2 now. Sweden being blown away here. Cody Gakpo, landmark strike in Houston. That be one. Now Isak onto Anthony Elanga. Chance to pull one back. On from the bench. On the scoreboard. Anthony Elanga.
does it all.
Now, Depay on to Somerville! 2 in 2 games for Crescencio Somerville! 5 goals!
Klosser's on the back post here, Janker on the near post, it's Janker. 1-0 Germany. Klosser has converted the cross. He's scoring for fun at the moment. A hat-trick in Germany's last warm-up game against Austria. And now the opening goal. Bamak. 2-0. Klosser scores again. Janker. Seeger. Number 3. And it's Michael Belek, who surely now, after 39 minutes, puts the game beyond Saudi Arabia. For Germany. Janker! 4. All Germany's self-doubt and worry about. To aim at here, Bierhoff's on the back post. He's claimed his hat-trick. Another goal for Klosser. It's his second consecutive. Seeger. It's another one. Linker scores 6-0. Oh dear. No offside here. Number 7. Oliver Bierhoff. His 37th international goal. He's had a poor season. It is number 8. Oh! And Schneider gets his name on the score sheet. What a night for German football.
João Felix. And Ramos! Oh! He has thundered that in! In by Fernandez. Pepe! The granddaddy of them all has thumped it in for Portugal. In by Diogo Dalot and niftily touched home at the near post by Ramos again. Ramos. One more. Just one more. Rafael Guerrero steaming in, smashing home. Shaqiri's corner, and it is touched in, and there is one back. João Felix and Ramos, delicious hat-trick. Dream the dream, why don't you? In for Leao. Leao! Oh! Consider the cake iced.
Plenty of height on it. It's gone through. Germany score! It's exactly what Brazil was dreading. Thomas Müller, with his 5th goal of these World Cup finals, sends a shiver through the nation. Brazil 0, Germany 1 in the 11th minute from their first corner. mistake in defence here could let Kroos in. A chance of a second for Germany. Brazil in real trouble. They're in dire trouble now. We have a World Cup record. Supplied by Miroslav Klose. Goal number 16 in his World Cup career. Well, they were all at sea with the Brazilian defence here. When Germany took advantage there, it got through to Kroos. And Germany looking good for the final on Sunday. They might get another one here. It's 3-0. It's a run for the Germans. The game may be won and lost inside 25 minutes thanks to the left foot of Toni Kroos. The Brazilians are in disbelief. They are stunned. They have come here for a samba and they have been totally rocked back on their heels by the always formidable Germans. Just look at the faces. Oh, it might get worse. This is from 4. This is quite astonishing. It's all over now. It really is all over for Brazil. 2 for Kroos in 2 minutes. It's a disaster. The little boy is crying his eyes out. The whole nation is in disbelief, stunned into silence. They've drawn level in the space of 26 minutes. And they're here again. There's 3 forward. Khedira, Özil. They're queuing up. They're all going to score at this rate. Khedira, the latest name on the score sheet, and the Brazilians look as though they want to go to the dressing room already. There is no hiding place for this rampant German side. What on earth can Scalera? Back into Lahm. Square. 6-0 it is. Hardly anybody is celebrating. And I think some Brazilians will be leaving Estadio Mineirão now, because this equals the heaviest defeat in Brazilian history. They might have number 7 here now. They have got 7. It's hammered in. An absolutely terrific strike from Schürrle, who has his second in a matter of minutes. And this embarrassment for Brazil is more acute by the minute. Now Oscar, maybe he can chip the keeper, maybe he can force one in. Oscar, he's got a goal. It's Brazil 1, Germany 7, and I have never seen a goal less celebrated in my life. The Brazilian supporters don't know what to do.